Om Swastiastu. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to East Bali Hunter Tour and Travel channel. My name is Ninga Hardianti, and in this video, I would like to share some information about the uniqueness of Balinese cultures. So, in this video, we will talk about the historical place, one of the historical place in Karangasem, which is Taman Sukasada Ujung, or also known as Taman Ujung. Okay, without further ado, let's start it. If you want to visit a historical place with a magnificent view and bring you to experience the royal palace in the 1900s, then I recommend you to visit Taman Ujung in Karangasem. Taman Ujung, or it is also known as Taman Sukasada Ujung, is located in Tumbu Village, Karangasem Regency. The location is quite strategic since it's approximately 5 kilometers from the Amlapura city. Now, let's talk about the historical story behind this historical place. Taman Ujung is a former royal palace in Karangasem. It is a water palace where it used to be functioned as resting and meditation place for the king, and also banqueting place of the royal special guests. Taman Ujung was built by the King Anak Agung Bagus Dilante in 1909 and it finished in 1920. Actually, Taman Ujung is the development of Dirahpon, which was built in 1909 by the predecessor king named Anak Agung Gede Dilante. Then, in 1937, Taman Ujung was inaugurated on a written inscriptions of marble steel with the text in Latin and Balinese script with two languages, Malay and Balinese. Furthermore, for the building design and construction, the king ordered 3 architects from 3 different culture background, or from 3 different background culture. Okay, they are Van den Hans from Dutch, Roto Ang, the Chinese architect, and Balinese architects called as Undagi. This is the unique thing that you can find if you visiting Taman Ujung. The buildings were designed from 3 different cultures. For example, the main building, or known as the palace buildings, were designed using Dutch architectural style, while the carving art that decor the building represents Balinese architectural style. You can imagine how beautiful the building is. Besides that, you can find Chinese architectural style at the gate, gazebo, and the 8 square pond. Furthermore, Taman Ujung has large and wide buildings and ponds. There are 3 large ponds that you can find. The first pond is located on the west side, and there is a building known as Ballet in the middle of the pond. And the second pond is located on the east side, and there is a main building in the middle of the pond, and it is called as Balai Gili or Balai Kambang. This building has several rooms such as restroom, dining room, and room for the king, and also the room for royal family. These 2 ponds are connected by a beautiful bridge with combined European and Balinese architectural styles. The third pond is on the south side. This pond is called as Dirahpon, the first pond that was built in Taman Ujung. For your information, each place in Taman Ujung, especially the core zone, has interesting historical philosophical value. For example, during the royal period, Balai Kambang was used by the king to prosecute the residents or people who made mistakes or break the royal rules at the time. And the pond that surrounding the building also symbolizes as pond of justice. And on the south side of Balai Kambang, there is also a pond namely Dirah Pond. This pond was used to ensure whether the people or the accused were wrong or not. During the royal period, this pond was used to prosecute people who accused had black magic power, or in Bali known as ngalea. Yeah. In Bali, lea refers to someone who had black magic power to hurt others. And the name of Dirah Pond is taken from Calonarang story. Now, in the Calonarang story, there was a widow who had a great black magic power, namely Calonarang. She lived in Dirah village, and people in the village called her as Rangde Dirah. Nah, Rangde in Bali means Queen of Leak. Therefore, it can be interpreted that Rangde Dirah means the Queen of Leak from Dirah. Now, the king of Karangasem was inspired by this story and named the pond as Dirah Pond to prosecute people who accused had black magic. Then the king of Karangasem would order the people who accused had black magic power to sleep for one night at the edge of the pond, and it was believed that if the people who accused had black magic were found died in the next morning, it means that the accusation was right. They really had black magic power, and vice versa. If the people who accused had black magic were found alive in the next morning after they sleep there for one night, then the accusation was wrong. The people who accused had black magic power actually didn't have black magic power. Besides Dirah Pond, there is also another philosophical building, another building which has interesting philosophical value, which named as Balai Kambang. Nah, Balai Kambang was a compass for the king to monitor and determine the development of Karangasem area in order to give prosperity for the community. Furthermore, at the beginning, when Taman Ujung was built, the area of Taman Ujung was about 400 hectares, but now the area is only 10 hectares. Most of the land had been shared to the local people, and also there is natural disaster. In 1963, there was an eruption of Mount Agung, and in 1976, there was a large earthquake in Bali. It really caused severe damage to the buildings in Taman Ujung. From 1998 to 2001, the Karangasem government tried to reconstruct Taman Ujung as its original construction. Okay, and now Taman Ujung is really beautiful place to visit. So, if you come to Karangasem, don't forget to visit Taman Sukasada Ujung in Tumbu village. Okay, I think that's all my explanation about the philosophical value and also historical story and the physical buildings of Taman Sukasada Ujung. I hope you can learn something, and don't forget to visit and come to Bali, especially Taman Sukasada Ujung. Okay, I think that's all my explanation. And let's say Parama Santi. Om Santi 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 Om. Bye.